Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer, and this could be it. It's been a long time getting to this point, especially in this last system that we're in. There's been a lot of trials and tribulations, but we only have 7 signals left. 7! And then we can call this done, we can go home. We will have mapped our way all the way from the edge of the galaxy right to the middle of it. And if we can do this system, we can do everything else in the galaxy. Still though, 7 signals is a lot when every single one of them might kill us, and we only have, we only know about 1, 2, 3 of them. That's still 4 left to find, and quite frankly, we're running out of space. Kinda literally. There's still this large area over here that I'm hoping has a bunch in it. We'll have to wait and find out about that one. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to just do it. So, the Expanse is back. The Expanse has a ton of antimatter on board now. And I even got them to share a little bit with everybody else. That's why everyone is crowding around at the moment. But let's go ahead and get everyone spaced out. Or at least try to anyway. And once the fleet's in position, we should be able to take off. For example, you're going to be following the Invincible. Okay. So the next stop is going to be over here. Because that's, you know, this one, and then we're just going to push out to the outer ring. That's our next stop. It's going to give us a nice cut right through all of this fog. And it should keep us far enough away from this base that we're not going to worry about it. Because I don't want to go fight that again. We came, we saw. That's all we need. But right now I'm not seeing hardly anything. Oh, there's something. It's a gold asteroid. I don't think we need that right now, do we? Why are you in such bad condition? We gave you an antimatter crafter. You have antimatter. Can you still not keep all the stuff done? Oh, you have nobody actually in these nacelles. Well, that's not right. Why not? Oh, that's why not. Okay, well, I came here to see if you needed gold, and I think the answer to that is no. Well, no, you could use some. However, without anybody in the warp nacelles, this isn't working. Okay, blueprint mode. So we're going to grab this. We're just going to drag it down. Oh, wait, hold on. Cut and drag it down by 1. There we go. Perfect. That gives access again. Make it so. because those actually do give thrust. There, that should keep up better. Okay, we're almost to the point. However, we've already been over there before. There's nothing there. I guess we'll check here. But this is just more cloud? Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Okay, well, in that case, set a new course. We'll go for the ones that we already know where they are. And let's see, we're at 53. 4, 5, 6. We'll still need 3 more. Somewhere. This is kind of bizarre. I've never seen them so well hidden before. I may have to rely on my instincts here. Alright, looks like with the nacelles back online, the freighter is keeping up a lot better. I don't think there's anything else in there. I mean, there could be. I'll kick myself if I don't. Come over here. Don't actually enter, just kind of poke your head through. I don't see anything. Nope, I'm just going to go ahead and say not there. There's some fog over here. We can check that. And there's one of them. Glad we did this. Okay, what is over here then? It's a Tritanium asteroid. Is that something that we need? Not really. We have a full cargo bay of tri-steel. So we're pretty good on that one. Still though, mark it, move on. Okay, leave the asteroid alone. Come on, let's go. We're on the clock. Alright, that's one that we needed. What else do we have? Another gold asteroid. Well, we'll mark it and we'll move on. Next is here. Alright. Oh, hold on. That's a pirate base, I bet. Okay. We're going to stick close. We're going to do this together. I don't want to get into a fight, but I feel like it's going to be pretty inevitable. I just want to get close enough to scan. You should probably stay back here. Wait, hold on. They've noticed us. 2 tier 18s. And they're already launching missiles. They do have nuclear weapons. Okay. In that case... we're going to do this. We're going to try and draw off their nukes. Switching to tactical speed. Red alert. Here we go. I did not want to get into a fight. Incoming. Okay, defensive shields on the Firebird are failing. Heavy missile strikes. Firebird's pretty much out. Firebird, leave the fight. Oh, and that third one came up. We now have 3 tier 18 ships. We have problems. Big problems. Okay, Expanse. You are the heaviest hitting ship here. I need you to just drop the pretense, get in here, and do damage. Oh, this is not good. This other tier 18 ship is really going to ruin my day. Not to mention it's a ramming vessel. Change targets. There, and there. If they want to come at you head on, I guess we'll see how this works. Yamato. That's a really bad place for you, you know? Here comes the Invincible launching torpedoes. You need to leave, okay? You are just a sitting duck right there, letting them blow the absolute crap out of you. Get out. Invincible? That's your new target, okay? You two are being pretty much ignored. In this case, it's a good thing. These are your targets. I want you to re-engage. Just like this. Expanse. Seeing as how the Invincible is kinda in the way there... well, no, you can still technically reach. I do like the idea that we're using their own ships kind of as cover. That's accidental. Firebird, you are in a bad place. Actually, I want you to leave. Leave again and then come back. You're trying to get way too close. You're going to end up getting yourself killed. What are you doing? You can't save, stupid. Can you go forward? Expanse is firing. Not doing as much damage as I wish they were, though. That ship is... are they leaving? You know what? Let them leave. Let them leave. Expanse, you have new targets. Invincible, you're also going to have new targets. Here. Turn and fire. Enterprise. Need you to break off and then re-engage. Firebird. You have no forward weapons left. You're out. Go back to the freighter. You're done. Alright, the Yamato is re-engaging. Here comes the Invincible. Eating nukes. Forward shields are holding. Forward shields and starboard shields are down. Security shields now are the only thing in the way of all these beams. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to disengage and then return. While the security shields will hold for a while, this is not what they're meant to do. There we go. Port and aft shields are holding. Yamato, you have a big piece of you missing. Did you know that? Enterprise. They're chasing the Invincible. Can you blow out the engines? Alright, they have taken off one of your nacelles again. Warp capability is compromised at best. The other ship over here is pretty much done. I am retasking the Expanse to come and deal with this ship. And you are going to keep running. If they want to chase, let them chase. I mean, it's going to take them a while to get through to the warp core. However, they will manage to get through to the warp core eventually. That other arbiter's still there. That's not good. They're punching through the shields. Okay, the Expanse is here. Not to mention that I think they got tired of playing with the Invincible. Invincible? Time to return the favor. To the hunter. Become the hunted. Okay, they are firing on the Expanse. Expanse, I want you to overrun and return. You're turning the wrong way for that. Engage the engines! Okay, it looks like they're doing a decent job of just blowing the hell out of the engines on this ship. You know what? I don't know what the hell you're doing, but it seems to be working, so I guess. You're still trying to take down that ship. Okay. Here comes the Invincible for some reason. Okay, this ship is down. One left. I mean, the Excelsior will take it down eventually, but they're kinda out of power. And apparently out of antimatter. Which is probably where the out of power thing is coming from. But that's okay. Here comes the cavalry. Ooh! That was dirty. I loved it. That was a well-placed phaser lance. Okay, so we have significant repairs to make. And we need to make them as soon as possible before that other ship shows up. You can be repaired. You are now repaired. Enterprise? Wow, you took almost no damage. Excelsior. You're fine. Expanse. You were built to take a beating. And a beating you took. You're fine. Invincible? You are not fine. And for that matter, neither are you. Okay, let's get the freighter in here. Doctor's on the way. All right. Here's how we're going to do this, line by line. Okay, no, we're in range now. Never mind. We can totally fix it. And what about you? Can we fix you? Yes, we can. There we go. Perfect. All right. That's going to put a pretty big damper on our resources. And there's the Sustulius base. I guess we got close enough to scan it at some point. So here's what we're going to do. Raider. I'm going to have you come over here. If the Yamato will let us in. And before we do anything else, we'll go ahead and gather what we need to, which doesn't appear to be much. A few resources that we need that we just used up in our repairs. And there we go. Now, as far as other resources go, the Excelsior needs antimatter. We have 130. We'll send them 50. How's everyone else doing? It looks like you're out as well. Now, if anyone should not be out, it should be the Expanse. How are you faring at the moment? Well, looks like the feed bins for the warp core are empty. However, we do still have plenty of antimatter on board. Still, though, could be better. We'll send 50 your way as well. Yamato, also running on fumes. Enterprise, also running on fumes. And invincible, same thing. Everybody is out of antimatter. Okay, then here's what I think we'll do. First off, are we still transferring? We are still transferring. Glad I checked first. And done. Okay. So you should be good, right? Yes, you are. There's a base over here. And it is away from the pirate base. Which, gotta tell you, it's a way that I like to be going. We'll see if we can get some more crystals over here. Alright, everybody stop. So, people that need antimatter. You do. Let's see what we can buy from them. You need antimatter too. You have the ability to turn crystals into... Oh, wait, no, that we just bought what they had. I read the numbers wrong. So, the Enterprise is the only one that actually got any crystals out of them. Okay, well... The Expanse can share. We'll send 50 that way. And we'll send 50 that way. It won't last very long. Oh, and the Yamato needs some too. We'll send 50 your way. And I know that I just sent all that over there. However, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send the bulk of the antimatter from the freighter over to the Expanse. Doesn't completely replace what they just got rid of. But it's better than nothing. Okay, then. As soon as we have everybody back on board... Oh. And, there's other ships here. We're gonna pause for a moment. And I'm gonna buy from every single one of these ships if I can. No? Some of them have crew on board. Wait, did I miss it on the other ones? Yes, I did. Okay, taken all of it. Taking absolutely all of it. All their crystals. And we will turn that into antimatter. Alright, so we're good to go again. You... well, hold on. Let's do this properly. Wonder what these defensive satellites are doing all the way out here. Is this another station? No, it's not. Let's say, a double station? I mean, it's happened before, but still pretty rare. Alright, so back on the trail. We still need to find 3 more signals. 2 more, technically, since obviously we're on our way to 1 right now. And as long as we can keep away from more bases like that. What do we got? An asteroid. Mark it. Move on. Okay, now I gotta rely on instinct. Because we still need 2 more. Where do I think they might be? There's a chance we might find one out here. It's just a chance, but it's better than what we've got now, which is nothing. So, we'll take a look. Yes, I know, we're flying through a cloud. It's fine. Alright, fingers crossed. We find something over here. Because we're kind of running out of options. And I don't see anything. Well, that's inconvenient. In that case, where else? I'm going to come over here on the other side of this cloud. Maybe when we went through the cloud before, it blocked our sensors. We'll do that. In the meantime, I wonder. We have nothing we can really turn in over here, I don't think. Actually, we do. We can turn this one in. Clear an asteroid field, though. There's an asteroid field right there. I wonder if that's what they meant. I'm going to send you to this station. We're going to move all of our big pieces around. Okay, why are we struggling? Why? Because we're out of fuel again. How? I just gave you fuel. Okay, never mind. Everybody had to base, apparently. I mean, you have massive reserves. You're just not using them. Start moving. Alright, power's back online on the Expanse. Everybody else, though, is a complete failure. I think. Well, no, actually, everyone else is moving. Wait, were they just slowed down because of the Expanse? Has the Expanse been dragging them down? Aha! Yeah, hostile contact inside that asteroid field. That's why we still had that bounty up. Okay, now that we're here, who needs crystals? Yamato apparently still needs them. Not to mention, hire crew if we need to. Go ahead and buy some crystals. Who's next? The Enterprise? Yeah, apparently you still need them too. However, you don't have the actual, like, big facility on board, so we should have somebody make them for you. Same thing goes for you. The Firebird, though, we gave you one. Yes, we did. So you come up here. You can buy people. You needed them, apparently. And we're going to sell you crystals as well. Now, produce. Actually, do you not have one of those, one of the bulk facilities on board either? Oh, I guess you don't. You're still doing it the old-fashioned way. Oh, well, that kind of explains why you're struggling. Also explains why I should not be giving any to you. The Invincible also requires it. But I'm pretty sure there's none left. Not much, anyway. Where are they, like, generating the crystals from? I don't know. But here. Oh, wait, hold on. These things are still online? Turn those off. We do not need those. Okay. Feed the warp core. It's kind of the best we can do right now. Alright, new course laid in. Because I want to finish this. You are still fueled, right? Eh, only for a little while. Your antimatter supply is basically gone. 6 more pieces of antimatter left. 5! 4! You go through antimatter faster than Tic Tacs! What is wrong with you? 2... 1... I'm just gonna sit here and watch. 0. And now you're out of fuel. You are a bottomless pit! You are a black hole for power! Okay. We are passing through the asteroid belt. Guess what? You're stopping here to do some mining. It's the only way to keep your ass fed. Everybody else will move on without you. Don't worry, though. I mean, we'll let you catch up if we need you in a fight. You need operators. Okay, are we not set up for that? Edit role. Priorities. No, not factories. Here we go. Mining laser. Nope, put that to a 10. Mining laser doesn't work if nobody's actually sitting there. Oh, is that it? No, that can't be it. Really? Is that it? Well... There's a medium Hyperion mass right over here. We'll try this now. There, much better. See? In the meantime... You would pop up as soon as I wanted to set a new course. Go away. Thank you. That's going to be our new course. And as for the Expanse... Harvest what's left of this asteroid here. Okay. Disable everything. The only thing that you should be harvesting are things that are useful to you. Are we not moving? I have given you orders. Oh. What is that? That is a tier 16 Praefectus. Looks like you're gonna outrun that thing, though. Would you get moving? Are you waiting for the Expanse? What's your problem? Okay, you're moving now. I guess you were just waiting. In that case, I'll just have the Expanse link up with you. Oh, and speaking of catching up, let's check in with Starbase Alpha. First off, we have all kinds of stuff to turn in over here. In fact, every single bounty that was available. Can hire some crew, and can take on some crystals. So that's about the best we're going to do there. Still not finding anything else, though. There are 2 more signals lost in here somewhere. What is it going to take to find them? And I am genuinely feeling a little bit lost here. We still moving at speed? Yes. And yes. Okay, that's going to be our new course once we get to the point. All right, we made it, but still no signals. It's bizarre. And I know it's not the 2 pirate bases. We found them. We don't have to destroy them. It's not on our to-do list. But just bizarre. We'll speed things up. I'm going to move the point out just a little bit. Come on, where is anything? There's something. Slow things down. It looks like we will overrun this. And it's an asteroid. All right. I'll mark it. Good job, us. All that waiting just for an asteroid. And that may not even be the last one. It's these clouds, I think. I spent too much time in them, and I didn't see far enough. I mean, that was one at least. There's that ship. One more. Where could you be? I see, I could probably cover a lot more ground if I actually split up our ships. I'm just terrified of doing that because everything around here is so incredibly strong. They would solo any one of our ships. Why are we moving so slow now? Oh, it's because of you. If I tell you to stop, yeah, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. You are absolutely garbage for anything outside of fighting. You burn fuel faster than a tank. So now you get to limp your way back home, all by yourself. Come on, where is this? I mean, it's not so much boring anymore as it is frustrating. Did we ever give you the ability to make antimatter? No, we did not. You have a little bit of antimatter on board, but not much. And I don't want you to convert all the crystals to it because you still need them on on the space station. Because the space station doesn't technically have warp in its cells. It still uses the jump drives. Now see, if I had to follow my instincts, and my instincts are usually pretty good about this, I think that what we're looking for is over here. That's what I think. In fact, I think so much, I think I'm going to divert our course. I have a strong feeling. Now, the real question is, will we find it before the Expanse actually makes it back to base? I don't know, but I have a feeling that we may be able to finish up this entire series before the Expanse makes it back to base. I mean, I watched it run out of power. I knew it was coming. There was, like, nothing I could do about it. But it's okay. This is terrifically boring. Alright, I'm just going to check up on all the ships while we're traveling. So you are completely out of antimatter. You still have a whole bunch of torpedoes, so I mean, that's good. But regardless, still out of antimatter. Come on, get out of the way. There's nothing to save right now. You are similarly out of antimatter. Now, here's the weird thing, though. They're out of antimatter, but they're still going. I wonder if it's because of the actual fusion reactors that we have going as well. I think it is, because they are just tapping this thing out, keeping the engines going. Does the Expanse have any of those? To which the answer is no. Is that the problem? Does the Expanse just not have any other form of power except for the warp core? To which I think the answer is yes. If we took just one large reactor and put it like right here, I think it would change everything. Yeah. Only problem is that we can't afford that right now. We actually kind of need the reactor to get the ship back to base, but we need to get the ship back to base to get the reactor. Well, reactors. So again, it comes down to what's going to happen first. Are we going to reach over here first, or will they actually get back to base? I don't see them getting back to base first, because we're actually moving at a decent speed. Yeah, that ship should have probably had some reactors on it. There's a double XL crystal asteroid there, too. You know, there is actually a chance. You hold position there. Are those crystals? There's some wreckage there. Alright, they're passing by the, well, no, the pirate base was over there. I know what they're passing there. As long as it doesn't bother us, though, I think we're fine. Oh, look at that! They got some, they actually got some antimatter. Scavenging crystals. Now, can you throw it into the warp core? If you can do that... Alright, well, one step at a time, I think. Alright, shove it in the warp core. I guess you gotta shove a lot in the warp core to get it going. Let's see if we can get you back to base. They've almost reached their destination. Hey, look at that! There is enough antimatter in the warp core to actually power things up for a bit. Not for very long. It's not going to last for very long, but it will last for a little bit. Now, let's see if my instincts were right. We're approaching the corner of the cloud. And there we go. The Expanse is actually going to make it back there. Look at how far they got, though. With a whole, like, 7 pieces of antimatter, they managed to cross an asteroid field. The power requirements are just ridiculous. But I'm not worried. We're going to fix this. We're going to give it a regular reactor that should keep it going if the warp core is offline. Which is kind of the way it should have been the whole time. First things first. Buy people. Buy crystals. Now what am I seeing? Oh my! Okay, we found it. We found the last one. Hold position. If that's going to be a fight, we're going to need the Expanse there. Insufficient? Insufficient enriched uranium. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't like that. Okay. Have it your way. Is there any enriched uranium on the space station? Looking, looking, looking. No, there's not. Okay. Is there any enriched uranium on this station? We'll take the crystals, we'll take the people, we'll take the enriched uranium. There is more than one way to skin a dog. And in the meantime, they're not bothering us, right? No, they're not. I don't think it's a pirate base. I think these are just scavengers around something. Although what it is anyone's guess. Let's go into blueprint mode. We need 34 enriched uranium. They have none. And we're good here? Okay. In that case, bring us to this base. There we go. Can we do this now? No, apparently we still can't. Okay, well, what if we go smaller? Discard. What if we go smaller? We can make that work. Don't have enough enriched uranium to do that again. Okay. But you should be able to warp to here? No, apparently you can't. Alright, fine. Do this the long way. You have more than enough antimatter. You should be able to make this trip. Because you can generally cruise. Hitting 100, 105. Oh, come on, get speed back up. Don't fail me now. Why are you crawling? You would not try to cross the sun, would you? No, you wouldn't. Okay, I was a bit worried there for a minute. Because you're kind of dumb. Just kick it into Super Cruise and go. Okay, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Or at least it will be if I'm allowed to go. Okay. Watching the speed. We hit 100. We're still pushing asteroids at 105. 110. Wow, look at it go. 115. No, we lost it. I mean, this ship does not work very often, but when it works, it really works. It's fine, not worried about that. Okay, we're almost there. We are almost there. Alright, let's see what it is. Switching to tactical speed. Let's take a look. The last signal that we have to track down before we can go home. There is no way that we get out of this without a fight. Because whatever it is, they're surrounding it. What is it? A Tier 18 Destructor. A Tier 18 Stestapure. Shestapure? It's bad, whatever it is. Okay, they are turning to attack, and we're going to attack first. Expanse. Those are your targets. There's the lances. They didn't go very far. However, cannon fire is doing a number. But they've broken through your shields. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Disengage, then re-engage. There's still 2 more Tier 18s here. And the Invincible is lagging behind. I want you to target there. Everybody else, continue your overrun and then engage. Okay, and it looks like this thing is going to just crash right into the Expanse. The Expanse is getting absolutely annihilated by those cannons. Yeah, the Expanse is in trouble. I just got you here! Yeah, they are completely annihilating the nacelles. I just got you here. Alright. Well, you're gonna lose that nacelle. It's time to turn and attack because they're not gonna let you go. Get the shields back online. Invincible is coming. This ship over here, this destructor, looks like it's got heavy cannon fire coming in. It's got a lot of mines. Excelsior, that thing is coming for you. I think that you all need to overrun the other direction now. Just go. Just punch it. Okay, they're going after the Invincible. Damn. This is not a good situation. These Chestafers are bad. We need to take out these engines. And Invincible, you need to leave and come back. Freighter, I know that we don't usually use you, but I need you in here. Which way did you decide to turn? Are you really going to turn into this? Get the hell out of here. No, you decided to turn into this and just let them ram you. You decided to just let them ram you. You're done. You're absolutely cooked. That ship is going to eat you alive, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. This ship is more or less disabled. Expanse, can you help out before the Invincible's completely gone? The answer to that's a pretty resounding no, I think. Nope, it's gone. The Invincible is completely gone. Just abandoned ship. Son of a bitch! Absolutely humiliating defeat. They're going to be lost with all hands. The warp core is vulnerable. They're firing on it. I'm taking over if I can. All engines ahead. Just go. Never mind. Go to hell. Just go straight to hell. Because that's where you just got sent. And that other ship? Still fighting us. Still fighting us. And still dangerous. It's still got cannons. I mean, the Expanse has completely lost one of its nacelles. It's gone. It's completely gone. Enterprise, what are you even doing here? Get out of here. Come back. Firebird, you're in pretty much the same position. Your forward weapons are completely offline anyway, aren't they? No, they're not completely offline, just mostly. Alright, well, the freighter's bringing nukes. Excelsior! You need to be engaging that ship because it's about to engage you. And in the midst of all of this, that destructor is on its way in. Firebird. It's got your scent. Leave and come back. The Enterprise is missing its entire starboard array. Why, when I tell you to go port, do you turn starboard? You morons! You are so unbelievably stupid! I'm taking control. Turn the ship! Never mind, the Firebird is completely destroyed. Your idiocy has doomed you all. The Firebird is done. What the hell is going on here? Well, the freighter is apparently gone too. I should never have brought you in here. Excelsior! Get out of the fucking way! Yamato! There's your targets. Start ending them. Yeah, now you want to save. You're either inconvenient or you're outright malicious. We're not going to win this one. Oh, now you're turning back into it. That's a smart move. Yes, turn into them. The Firebird is garbage and it's gone. Let's see. The Fanged Freighter is completely dead. The bridge has been completely annihilated. Which means that the only things we have left is 3/4 of the Enterprise, the Yamato, which is currently not doing anything. What's left of the Expanse, the Excelsior, who can't do anything at all. Let's be honest. The Excelsior is too goddamn dumb to do anything at all. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. The Firebird is now destroyed. I'm just waiting for them to pop the warp core. But there won't be a single survivor of that ship. Yep, there it goes. Alright, we're done. We need to get out of here if we can. Can we get out? Emergency warp. Except for you, I guess. Nope, you made it too. And that's it. What's still left over here? Oh, the freighter. Of course. The freighter has no bridge anymore. And so it's completely annihilated. Wow. What an absolutely embarrassing way to finish. So, we lost the freighter. We lost the Invincible. We lost the Firebird. We lost most of the rest of our ships. The only solace here is that we actually succeeded in our mission. We have fully scanned everything. Explore Enfios 100%. At what cost, though? Absolutely humiliating. The freighter that carried us the entire way got completely annihilated. To say nothing of the other ships. Alright, so, that's it though. We did it. We proved that it can be done. At great cost, but it can be done. And, believe it or not, of all the ships that we lost, the Enterprise actually survived the entire thing. With moderate damage, but still it survived. I'm not sure if that's just because they wanted to leave it alone or what the case was, but they did. Yeah, we had to leave a whole bunch of people behind. I know. There's nothing we can do about that. And now somebody else wants a piece! Can we not even get back to Starbase? Well, a couple of phaser lances change things a little bit. We have no other options here but to go for broke. Just everybody get in and target. We either win this one or lose this one. There's not exactly a whole lot of middle ground on it. We won that one. You deserved that. Okay, well, at least we can end that one on a high note. The survivors will survive. Okay then, so as we limp back to base, let's just go ahead and take stock. We still have 4 ships left. The Enterprise survived, the Excelsior survived. The Yamato, pride of my fleet at this point, survived. And so did the Expanse, who may have actually been the only thing that turned the tide in that battle. The only ship capable of really doing enough damage against 3 Tier 18s to keep the entire fleet from being wiped out all at once. So, with that being said, this is where we say goodbye. We're going to go home. Somebody else will pick up the mission. There's still a lot of galaxy out there left to explore. But that's for someone else. We're done. We're going home. So, thank you for coming along with me on this trip through the galaxy. We covered a lot of space. I mean, think about that. We covered a lot of space to get here. Every single one of those green ones is somewhere that we actually completed a survey. Not the whole galaxy, but enough of it. So, again, thank you for coming with us on this one. It's been a terrific journey. I don't know what's coming up next, but hopefully you'll be there when we do it so we can do it together. Until then, if you want to see more stuff like this, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into just games in general, share this with them. But if you like me, you like what I do, then leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next for whatever happens to come. And until then, take care.